What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the trade recap. Today is the recap for April 6th, 2026, and we're going to get right into it. Today was a little bit of a harder day for most people. For me, I ended up TPing. I did get break even 2 times, but I saw it through. I saw the vision, and yeah, so pretty simple day. Today we had this structure pre-market, right? Very simple. We either inverse this hourly gap and we go lower and we target this low right here, or we inverse the bearish gap right here and end up continuing our structure. Now, what makes the most sense is inversing the bearish gap and continuing our structure. Why? Well, because overall, the 4-hour and the 1-hour are overall bullish. We have not broken structure at all. So what can we do? We can set these conditions. If this gap gets inverse, then we can target higher. If this gap gets inverse, then we can target lower. Pretty simple. Very easy to take trades whenever you set your conditions like that. Now, the reason, obviously, again, why I'm looking to take these longs, even though we are bearish currently, like at this time, we were pretty bearish, was because of the structure. Structure matters a lot whenever you're trying to look for a trade. But yeah, let's get right into the day. So, off of market open, we ended up having a good, strong candle. I'm pretty sure it was like 70 points. And this was the hourly gap that we were in. I was talking about displacing pass. I ended up longing. I got a really bad fill in this trade. I ended up longing. It was like here, targeting this, right? I was break even in this trade, right? This break even me, whatever. Didn't really care because if this failed, okay, I can see maybe we didn't want to end up holding this gap. That's exactly what happened. We ended up rejecting at this level right here and following down. Now, for us to not continue going higher right here makes no sense at all due to the fact that we were so bullish and there was nothing else stopping us. We had already passed that gap. There was nothing else stopping us from taking these draws right here. What do we do after that? Well, we start displacing down. This candle right here was bigger than this market open candle. I was looking at this. I saw this and I was like, okay, if we, hold this gap, we could end up delivering lower. There's nothing else that should stop us from going lower. I took a trade shorts in here after seeing the direction of rejection. Again, break even. This kind of sucked, obviously, because at that point, it gave me nothing else that I could really look for but what I'm about to explain right here. So I saw this and I was like, wow. So if we don't want to go higher, we're rejecting these highs, and then all of a sudden we have a good displacement candle, we end up just completely not, delivering off of it. That's very weird. What am I going to look for? I'm going to show you right now. So at that point, we had not delivered to these lows right here. We had sold out the lows that we made pre-market, whatever. That's completely fine. We ended up inversing this gap. We had the pressure, right? I was looking at the pressure in this gap after we tapped it. So this candle, these were all bearish at some point, and then they ended up flipping bullish. I was like, okay, very interesting. Let me see the volume. So after I got the inverse of this gap and we continued gapping up, we continued creating fair value gaps on the way up. So here, right, and then here, I literally entered a trade for a 1 to 4R right in here, right? Let me show you. It was like when the candle was right here, that's when I entered my trade. I risked like $200 and pretty much full TP'd. I was targeting here, but after I saw us not displace passes and we just wick it, I just closed. It was pretty, simple. I closed right here for like 900 per account. We can show the P&L right here also. This is what it was. I guess it was a little bit more than 900. I'm not really sure. But yeah, very simple, very nice trade. Yeah, there was really nothing else. As you guys can see, we took our main draw for the day, and what do we do after that? We literally just chop around and do nothing. Nothing made sense. We were probably most likely waiting for Trump to do his little tweet or whatever, his little press conference. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you guys took anything else. I will review whatever you guys want in Discord or in the comments down below. Thank you.